A job interview is not just an opportunity for employers to evaluate you, it's also your chance to evaluate them. Asking smart questions demonstrates confidence, curiosity, preparation, and genuine interest in the role. In this video, you'll learn exactly how to ask thoughtful interview questions that leave a lasting impression and help you decide whether the job is the right fit for your career. When the interviewer says, "Do you have any questions for us?" many candidates make one of three mistakes. They either say, "No, I think you've covered everything," ask questions that could easily be answered by reading the company's website, or immediately ask about salary, vacation days, and benefits before discussing the role itself. These responses can make you appear unprepared or only interested in what you'll receive rather than how you'll contribute. Smart candidates know that this final stage of the interview is often their last opportunity to stand out. The questions you ask reveal your mindset, professionalism, communication skills, and long-term career goals. Instead of thinking of this part as optional, treat it as one of the most important moments in the interview. Start by asking about the role itself. A great question is, what would success look like in this position during the first 6 months? This shows that you're already thinking about delivering results rather than simply getting hired. The interviewer will often explain key priorities, expectations, and performance standards, giving you valuable insight into what the company truly values. Another excellent question is, what are the biggest challenges someone in this role is likely to face? Every position has obstacles, and understanding them beforehand helps you prepare while also showing that you're realistic and solution-oriented. Smart candidates don't expect a perfect job, they want to know how to succeed despite challenges. You can also ask, what qualities have made previous employees successful in this role? The answer often reveals the behaviors, attitudes, and skills that the organization appreciates most. You can then relate your own experience to those qualities before the interview ends. Another powerful question is, how does this position contribute to the company's overall goals? Employers appreciate candidates who understand that every role supports a larger mission. This question demonstrates strategic thinking and an interest in making meaningful contributions. Team-related questions are equally valuable. For example, ask, "Can you tell me about the team I'd be working with?" This helps you understand team size, responsibilities, communication styles, and collaboration methods. It also signals that you value teamwork and workplace relationships. Another smart question is, how would you describe the management style of the person I'd report to? Every manager leads differently. Knowing whether they prefer independence, regular feedback, structured meetings, or collaborative decision-making helps you determine whether the environment matches your working style. You could also ask, how does the team typically communicate and collaborate on projects? This reveals whether the company relies on meetings, digital tools, cross-functional collaboration, or independent work. Understanding communication culture helps you picture yourself in the role. Career growth is another excellent topic. Instead of asking, "How quickly can I get promoted?" ask, "What opportunities are available for professional development and career growth?" This sounds mature and shows you're interested in building a long-term career. Employers prefer candidates who want to grow with the organization rather than simply use the position as a stepping stone. You can also ask, how do you support employees in developing new skills? Their answer may include training programs, mentorship, certifications, workshops, conferences, or internal learning opportunities. Continuous learning is valuable in every profession, and employers appreciate candidates who invest in their own development. Asking about company culture can provide valuable insight. Consider asking, how would you describe the company's culture? Listen carefully to the examples they provide instead of focusing only on positive adjectives like collaborative or innovative. Strong interviewers explain culture through real behaviors, traditions, leadership approaches, and employee experiences. Another thoughtful question is, what do you enjoy most about working here? This personal question often encourages authentic responses and helps you understand why employees stay with the company. If multiple interviewers answer similarly, it may reflect a genuinely positive workplace. If their answers differ significantly or seem hesitant, it may indicate inconsistencies worth exploring further. Performance expectations are another important area. Ask, how is success measured in this role? This helps clarify key performance indicators, goals, deadlines, and evaluation processes. Understanding expectations early helps you determine whether your strengths align with the company's needs. You can also ask, how often are performance reviews conducted? This demonstrates your interest in feedback and continuous improvement. Employers appreciate candidates who value constructive feedback because it often leads to stronger performance. If you're interviewing for a role involving innovation or change, ask, what major projects or initiatives is the team currently focused on? This question demonstrates genuine interest in contributing immediately while giving you insight into upcoming priorities. Another excellent question is, what challenges is the company hoping this new hire will help solve? Instead of viewing yourself as someone filling a vacancy, you're positioning yourself as someone solving business problems. That mindset impresses hiring managers because businesses hire people to create value. You can also ask about collaboration between departments by saying, which teams work most closely with this department? This shows that you understand organizations succeed through cross-functional teamwork rather than isolated efforts. If you're interviewing for a leadership position, ask, what leadership qualities are most valued within the organization? Leadership expectations vary between companies, and this question helps you understand how decisions are made and how influence is demonstrated. Smart candidates also ask about onboarding. A strong question is, what does the onboarding process look like for new employees? This reveals how much support you'll receive during your first weeks and whether the company invests in employee success from day one. Another excellent question is, what would my top priorities be during my first 30, 60, and 90 days? This demonstrates that you're already thinking about contributing immediately after joining. If appropriate, ask, what are the company's biggest goals over the next few years? Understanding future direction helps you evaluate stability, growth opportunities, and strategic priorities. It also demonstrates business awareness beyond your individual role. When interviewing with senior leaders, consider asking, what qualities do your highest performing employees consistently demonstrate? This question often generates insightful answers about initiative, adaptability, accountability, communication, or customer focus. You can then reinforce those same qualities by briefly connecting them to your own experience. Another valuable question is, what challenges is the industry currently facing? This demonstrates commercial awareness and an interest in understanding the broader business environment rather than focusing only on your responsibilities. Smart candidates also ask follow-up questions based on earlier discussions instead of relying only on a memorized list. For example, if the interviewer mentions company expansion, you could ask, how will this growth affect the responsibilities of this role? Personalized follow-up questions show active listening, curiosity, and genuine engagement throughout the conversation. Avoid asking too many questions in rapid succession. Instead, create a natural conversation. Listen carefully, respond thoughtfully, and build on the interviewer's answers. Quality matters far more than quantity. 3 or 4 thoughtful questions often leave a stronger impression than 15 rushed ones. Timing also matters. Save questions about salary, bonuses, vacation policies, and remote work flexibility until the employer introduces the topic or after you've received an offer, unless the interviewer specifically invites those questions earlier. During initial interviews, prioritize learning about responsibilities, expectations, culture, and growth opportunities. Remember that interviews are two-way conversations. You're evaluating whether this company matches your goals, values, and preferred work environment just as much as they're evaluating your qualifications. Smart questions help you avoid accepting positions that don't align with your career aspirations. Before every interview, prepare at least 10 thoughtful questions. Some may already be answered during the discussion, leaving you with several strong options at the end. Organize them into categories such as role, team, company culture, growth, leadership, performance, and future opportunities. This preparation ensures you never struggle when asked, "Do you have any questions for us?" Practice asking your questions naturally instead of reading them word for word from a notebook. Confidence comes from preparation. Maintain eye contact, smile, speak clearly, and show genuine curiosity. Interviewers can easily distinguish between candidates asking questions because they were told to and candidates who truly want to understand the organization. Finally, always end positively. A great closing question is there anything we've discussed today that you'd like me to clarify or expand on? This gives you one final opportunity to address concerns before the interview concludes. You can also ask, what are the next steps in the hiring process? This demonstrates professionalism while helping you understand what to expect after the interview. The smartest questions aren't designed to impress, they're designed to learn. When you ask thoughtful, relevant, and well-timed questions, you show confidence, preparation, critical thinking, and genuine interest in contributing to the organization's success. Those qualities often leave interviewers with a memorable final impression that can significantly improve your chances of receiving the job offer. The questions you ask during an interview can be just as important as the answers you give. Smart, well-prepared questions demonstrate professionalism, curiosity, and a genuine desire to succeed. Before every interview, prepare thoughtful questions about the role, team, company, and future opportunities. Remember, interviews are a two-way conversation. The right questions not only help you impress the interviewer but also ensure you're making the best decision for your own career. Good luck with your next interview, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more expert interview tips.